Yo les gars, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo, non pas sur FIFA, cette fois-ci sur Game of Thrones. Bon, bref, c'est le jeu du mois de juillet, donc je l'ai pris gratuit, Season Pass. C'est les Telltale Games, je sais pas quoi là. Il y a 6 épisodes dans le Season Pass. Du coup, on va commencer par le premier épisode avec Tyrion Lannister. Je connais la série mais je regarde pas. Je suis pas tellement regardé. Bref. On est parti. Je connais ce type de jeu, je l'avais déjà fait avec The Walking Dead. C'est un petit peu long, donc je pense que chaque épisode je vais les découper en 2 parties. Voilà. Donc c'est parti. Ouais, c'est ça les jeux Telltale Game. Ce jeu s'adapte à vos choix, l'histoire est façonnée par votre façon de jouer. Les forestières ont été des bannerets loyaux de la maison Stark pendant des milliers d'années. Ils abattent les rares ferrugers dans les coins les plus reculés du bois au loup. À présent, le nord est déchiré par la guerre et les maisons rivales cherchent à s'approprier les ferrugers des forestiers. Des forestières. Je sais pas si mettre l'accent. L'avenir de la maison forestière est en jeu. Et entre mes mains.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Ok, donc joystick droit et j'appuie sur
Make sure it's
droit.
spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all
Ok,
over
je
it.
reste appuyé sur.
Go on, it's only blood.
Ok, joystick gauche.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Mais ils m'ont
No
dit
one
de
never
ne
lets
pas
the truth
trop
stand in the way
répondre.
of a good
Donc,
story.
je vais
You
essayer pour voir.
captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle
Mais
as
c'est parce
10
que chaque
others
fois je
took him
répondais.
down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has
Sorry,
faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death Lannisters! Aye!
Iron from ice!
Garrett,
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Je pense que je vais pas trop parler dans ce let's play.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the
Du
question,
scénario, du
what's
texte.
to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battlefield. No man would question that. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt.
Moi, vu
But
que
for now, keep this between us.
il aime que je vienne avec moi,
I wouldn't want the other squires
Je
to
suis pas
feel
tranquille.
discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel, and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at
Je le
this
sens
rate
pas,
we'll
ce
never
mec.
be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the
Je le
low.
sens pas du tout.
For all
Ah,
I
bon.
know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Les jumeaux bastions de la maison Frey, les noces pourpres. Chaque épisode, je crois, dure entre 1h30 et 2h.
Take your
C'est pour
time.
ça que je coupe en deux.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
C'est pas bon,
Nice
ça.
night for a wedding.
J'avoue.
Not often he
Yes,
finds a
I-
willing husband for one of his daughters.
Ouais, ça va partir en guerre.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Bah, on a calé. Encore.
What? What's wrong? Just gotten into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
Oh, le premier quand même.
Get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You
Je me
go if
prépare
you're
au
in
cas où
such a
s'il y a
rush.
des QTE. Je sors le bras. Bah ouais.
But what about? What the
Je
hell
le
was that
sors,
about?
ouais.
Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Just don't need a fucking run.
We have to warn the others.
Mais pas
Warn
Roméo
them
en
about
premier.
what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by
J'ai
himself.
préféré le sauver parce que je sais que Lord il s'est débrouillé, il est fort. Oui, là, ça part en fight total. Let's go. Ouais. C'est peut-être un dessin animé, mais...
We need to get back to camp.
Faites gaffe les enfants. Oui. Là c'est du extinct droit, ça va. Je vais gérer. Ok.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Ah, je vais Roderick.
Gift from the king!
Fuck. J'ai pas envie. Je crois que j'ai chié, mais c'est pas grave. Ok. Je sais pas si je dois pousser une touche ou du clic droit. C'est chaud. Ça va.
Whoa!
Mais ton laisse-le les
Shoot that one!
Bang. Let's go baby. Yes. Bien joué mon gars. C'est une flaquette là. C'est Wolverine de l'époque. Oui. Oui, j'avais pas vu. Attends un peu, c'est bon, on est 3. Rien. Ok. Vas-y mon frère. Chevaux. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Allez, il va se faire écraser. Oh, tu passes cette difficulté. Oh non. Oh, Roderick. Oh, ah, c'est mort. Il est mort. Le cheval.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon,
Je
quickly!
préfère lui dire la vérité. Non.
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
C'est plus une flèche sympa les steaks. C'est dommage. Faut le soigner. Non. Putain, on va tous les perdre ou quoi?
Seven hells
You're wounded, my lord.
have suffered worse.
On lui passe la moutarde. On lui passe la pommade au début. On est gentil. On est son écuyer. On lui doit bien ça.
Guard this with your life.
Oh,
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
oh yeah, suprême épée.
There's no time to waste. I'll be
Oh
damned
yes.
if I let it
Je
fall
vais
into
tous
the
les
hands
niquer
of
ça.
those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, And you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
Ok, je fais
Tell
gaffe.
no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
On se trouve c'est un bâtard. Ça,
Those
c'est tout le
forest
monde.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking
foresters!
J'aurais dû l'aider à les buter. Waouh, on attrape la lame.
We love that.
Sur BVM. Non. Voilà, vache, j'ai raté. Putain. Tiens, petit trophée. Tiens, générique et tout. Je peux passer ça ou pas? Ah ouais. Non, je peux pas. Je sais pas quand c'est que va arrêter la vidéo. On verra bien. Vas-y, c'est un petit peu long. Je m'en fous. Allez, allez, allez. Game of Thrones. Voilà. Épisode 1 de la glace, ni le fer. Putain, là, tout c'est nickel. Hein. On sort de la glace. On va leur faire goûter le fer. Terre des forestières. La route royale. Ça se trouve, c'est forestier à la française. Oh, c'était comme l'intro, ça fait déjà 17 minutes. Putain. Oh putain. Vas-y, mais tu le grailles, frère. Vas-y. C'est quoi cette vue? Ah non, moi j'aime pas marcher dans ces types de jeux. Ah, du sang. J'avais vu.
Blood.
Blood. Yes, it's blood.
Fresh.
Fresh blood. Ah ben, putain. Quand tu parles du loup, enfin du cochon, il est mort. A dead pig. Oh, smoke. Smoke in the sky. On peut pas aller plus vite? R2. Peut-être par là. Vas-y mon frère, cours, cours. Chariot. Ouais, t'es mal chariot.
That's father's car.
Ah ouais, carrément, le mec il a pas de chance quoi. Il perd son seigneur, son lord. Et là il tombe sur une charrette, celle de son daron évidemment. Ça c'est pas drôle. Non, bacon, c'est ça. Pourquoi tu te caches pas mon frère? 3v1, tu vas te faire buter.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
J'ai tous buté. Ah, c'est le daron.
I said move on.
Ah, je vais tirer l'épée
I'm
mon
going
frère.
to kill you.
Tu le matos que je suis pas.
Is that so?
Mais bien sûr.
You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy.
This is my yard
Lord
now.
Bolton is the new warden of the north. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ah merde, c'était une touche. Carré.
No,
Ah là. C'est pour ça il va
I'll
clamser ton
have
père.
that
Je
sword,
lui touche.
boy.
Incroyable.
Come
Venez
get
la
it, you
chercher.
bastard.
Je veux de la baston. Je pense que c'était baissé ce schlag. Fuck, désarmé le schlag.
Finish this fucking pig farm.
Frère, t'as fait quoi?
Pathetic.
Je m'en bats les couilles, je les bats à menu. Ils me connaissent pas. Voilà, une fourche.
You
La
really are a
hache,
pig
direct, moi.
farmer, huh?
Ah, c'est fou. Brr. Ah, déjà t'es mort. Voilà. Mais garde la hache mon frère, qu'est-ce que tu fais Zen? Je déterre. Waouh, c'est trop déjà. Coup de bélier. Vite. Voilà. Voilà, t'as fait moral. T'as fait moral. 3. Je déterre mon frère.
Please,
Y'a pas de pitié.
I beg of you.
Non, je
I
le
have
tue.
a family. They'll never
On bat les
survive
couilles,
without
c'est mon
me.
daron.
I
Mon
have
daron,
no
c'est ma
quarrel
famille.
with you.
Je le tue.
No, please.
Bien sûr, je le tue. Voilà.
Lord
D'accord.
Whitehill will see you hang for
Désolé les
this.
insensibles, mais je suis obligé.
That much
Justice
I
tout le monde.
promise.
Justice. Je suis le justicier. Je suis le Batman de l'époque, mon frère. Ah, je suis tété. Hein. En tous les cas, le daron il va clamser, je le sens.
Father?
Donc, je suis obligé.
Garrett, you survived.
Bien sûr, 3v1, mon frère. C'était obligé.
Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Je l'ai mise en cloque, ta soeur. Ah non, non. J'ai mis en cloque, ta soeur.
I tried to stop them.
Ah, c'est pas de ta faute, t'es vieux. On n'aura pas connu ma soeur. Ouais, c'était sûr qu'il allait clamser. J'ai bien fait. J'ai tué 2 sur 3, ça va.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Il y en a 2 qui sont morts. Mais bon, ça doit être des simples larbins. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? T'as ce c'est déjà fini l'épisode 1. Ah, j'ai eu peur. Bastion dans la maison des forestiers. Forestier. Frère barque. Pas mal. Ah non,
It's Garrett!
c'est pas elle.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
En fait, mon père est mort, ma soeur est morte. Bon, ok. Ouais. Fais la fête.
Garrett,
Gareth.
I was too late. They were already dead.
M'en fous, mon frère, tu t'es battu
bring the
comme un
maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Tu t'es battu comme un chef. C'est coup de lag. Ok.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
Bien sûr,
And
je
a
sais payer.
Bolton.
Ouais.
They killed my family. And for what?
J'ai
My
fait
sister,
une vengeance comme ça. Ouais, ça va.
She was only
Que
8
des-
years
que
old.
des guerres. Elle avait 8
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Le bruit de tripotement.
The blade's cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Tu imagines le mec il est une
Your
jambe.
justice was swift.
Ça se fait
Some will
ici.
call it vengeance.
Générique
No
de
doubt the
fin, hop.
Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
Ouais,
I'd do
direct.
it again if I had the
Bien
chance.
sûr.
If we don't respond with strength, they
Bien
won't
sûr,
stop
mille,
until
moi.
they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Quel asticot.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oui. Dégueulasse. Juste à gauche. Ouais. Âme sensible s'abstenir, même si c'est des dessins. Carrément. La méthode ancienne.
These are dark days, I fear.
Il ressort
To
après ou
lose
pas?
the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Chaud.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey.
Je suis à fond dans
Now
la
is the
violence.
time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to
Il
lead.
faut que je fasse gaffe, sinon je vais perdre des proches. Donc ouais, j'ai pas pensé.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Normal, mon frère.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get
Je
my
devrais pas
uncle.
les bails tout de suite.
I was
on sait
told
jamais.
only to tell him.
Your uncle? I see. Must be rather important then. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Bien sûr. T'es un mec qui marche au calme.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Hop, on se tourne. Marche plus vite, mon frère. Vas-y, on est à la fenêtre. hein. C'est joli.
The Ironwood Grove.
Le bosquet de Ferrugier. On se trouve, ça est vraiment dans la série. Peut-être pas ces personnages. Je peux pas avoir le trône. Fuck. Fuck. Siège du Lord. Ah oui, puis c'est putain les joysticks. Ah, je regarde d'en face en fait. Putain, ça pour ça. Pff, qui est con, mes frères, c'est pareil. C'est pareil. Moi je vais me battre, je sais pas pourquoi. C'est lourd. Donc, ouais, c'est toi ça, on t'a vu. Ah non. Regardez.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Provision médicale. Ah, c'est les asticots. Touche.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Il faut
Yes.
qu'on travaille. Herbe médicinale. C'est de la weed.
This might help.
Bien sûr, ça pourrait être utile. Ça aussi. Parlez au maître quand vous avez fini d'explorer. Ah ok, c'est quand on a fini.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Bien sûr. Non, tac tac point. Où où allons-nous? Ah, il boite un peu, c'est bien fait. On va montrer l'épée. Au cas où. Je vais te trancher la tête.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Je la garde. Mais je pense genre ça va être. Ah putain, un tableau là. Chaque épisode ça va être un point de vue différent. Le premier épisode
No,
il y a
you
lui.
see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine,
Je sais pas.
really.
Mais je vois pas le rapport avec Tyrion Lannister, le petit nain. Enfin, le petit nain. Normal. Vous avez déjà vu un grand nain?
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although,
Réel.
I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ah, il faut que je vois tout le monde. Fuck.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Usher.
Asher.
Usher.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester.
Forest.
She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Ça doit être sa tante. Non. Je sais pas quelle
Right.
famille.
Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Quatrième fils, rien que ça.
Lord Forrester.
Celui qui a
It was an
planté.
honour to squire for him. Gregor the
À
Good.
côté, c'est Roderick. Roderick, ouais, c'est ça.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Bah, le preuve, il est mort. Apprenez en plus sur les forêts.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected.
Ça va être là, là. Exactement.
I believe your leg will be
Oui.
fine. Only time will tell, but
C'est le
Lady
tel le
Forrester.
dirty cœur.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened.
Putain, de loin, je crois qu'elle avait
C'est
genre
true?
10 ans, la meuf. En fait, non.
Your
Un petit peu
family...
plus. Et non,
So sorry.
c'était un prank.
Me too.
Tu t'es fait pranker. Voilà.
off to bed now. Hurry on.
Allez, tu vas aller moi au lit. Parce que tu vois, ma famille vient de mourir. Je suis un petit peu dégoûté, tu vois. On porte compagnie.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end.
La mère ou la
When
fille?
all was lost.
Dis-moi en commentaire.
I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the
Ou
battlefield
les deux,
by
la
far.
mère et la fille.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no?
On
I'm
apprendra
sure
la
it
fille.
was
J'imagine.
chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like
Il a,
to
il a
know.
combattu courageusement.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Bien sûr. Sans aucun doute.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
Vas-y,
He
balance les
mentioned
deux.
something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
Je veux pas
Il
donner
sait.
mon épée.
The North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
J'ai confiance en eux, ça.
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
Yes.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Ça aide-moi.
Thank
Je te le dis
you,
direct, aide-moi.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression.
C'est pas lui, fils de pute, que tu... Non. Que tu es mon père.
Duncan,
Ah,
this was our land. They were our people.
Ah,
Your
casse-les gueules, c'est un
family.
salaud, c'est sûr.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
M'en bats les steaks, là, je suis ma famille, mon
We're
frère.
the ones that should be demanding retribution.
Voilà,
They
ils ont
killed
tué
my
ma famille.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Not now. When?
Je crois que je vais me laisser me
We
pisser
have to be
dessus.
smart.
Je vais pas
Ramsay
me faire
Snow
pisser
will
dessus,
be
mon frère.
here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads
Parfois,
while they're still
3
attached
contre
to
1,
our
ils vont pas tuer, ils
shoulders.
sont nuls.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the
He
boy.
deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
I know it
Bien.
doesn't seem fair,
Belle
but it is
initiative.
what's best.
En fait, il est sympa lui. Duncan, je sais pas quoi. Avec les
That
cicatrices.
settles it then.
On va l'appeler Ribéry.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
Bien
You
sûr,
haven't
patron.
much time.
Je vais prendre ton
The
cheval.
White Hills will come looking for you.
Bien sûr. Ok. C'est parti.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
It's been a long day.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Ouais, comme le disait Paul Walker. Je te
What?
reverrai.
What is it?
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Je dis la
I
vérité.
told Lady Forrester, but Maester Ortengryn overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
Ouais, mais je
I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester.
Je vais
He's the
charger du
last
maître.
person I would trust with this information.
Je vais le tuer.
Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon,
Le
I may
pauvre,
need
il
your
m'a saigné
help.
ma jambe.
But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital
je
to
veux de
the
la
future of
baston.
this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
De la glace,
I
mais
am
faire.
from ice.
Remember, you
Iron
represent
from
House
ice.
Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll
Sérieux,
serve
avec
with honor.
avec honneur,
I know you
bien
will.
sûr. Vas-y, mon petit cheval. Udada. Du cannabis. Ne vous inquiétez pas. Je vais tous les tuer.
Garrett, wait!
Oh! Tenez ma culotte! Souvenir. Ah! Presque. Non, je le veux pas. Ils ont quoi avec les arbres?
Be safe.
J'ai écrit la culotte. Let's go, baby! Va plus vite, mon frère. Oui. La route est longue. Ciao. Ethan. Ta petite voix. Ethan Forrester, lord de la maison Forrester. T'as une tête de meuf.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
C'est Emma Watson. Ravé.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Je veux rester avec l'autre. Fuck.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Ce serait bien qu'on se battait le nez un peu.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Ils vont tous mourir.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Il ne
He won't
l'arrivera.
get hurt.
Je suis trop fort.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Chiffre molle.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
Bah,
A lord should know how to fight.
Mais tu joues au badminton, mon frère.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed.
T'étais encore l'orpheline.
Roderick became so serious,
Quand
the
t'as
lord in
adopté.
training. We never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that, please.
C'est vrai que c'est un petit
Just
peu
be
lent quand
you.
même, les discours là.
I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Comme les Lannister, je te
But
ferai des enfants.
since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
C'est mon petit frère.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
C'est mon petit frère, mais
Lord
gentil.
Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Quick, quick, quick. Let's go.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Ah, Ribéry.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
Bah, je
Someone
vais y
should
aller
tell
quand
him
même.
to leave us alone.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Vous devoir nous appeler, on va partir en guerre et tout. Donc, Désolé la famille. Attention, c'est que des gosses, bon ça. Déjà 45 minutes qu'on demande. Un petit peu. Encore un petit peu. Bonsoir.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Hey. Ouf. Il va le buter de l'importe.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Ouf, là,
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath breakers.
Aye. And look where that got him.
Bim.
And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
Bang,
You
vieillard.
little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
L'épée ou je sais pas quoi. Ah, ce fils de pute qui a tué le daron.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business.
Bolton,
Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's
Bang,
gone.
on fait le menteur.
Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Bang, bang, bang. I go.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you
Exactement.
forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord
J'ai
Whitehill.
pas fait gaffe.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, Then I trust you can find the door.
Exactement. J'aurais pas dit mieux.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Ouais,
I'll send him a raven letting
dalle.
him know a Forrester man killed one of his own.
Que
That the
dalle.
new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Moi, Mathieu.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Bang. Bon les gars, c'est sur ça qu'on va s'arrêter à la trophée obtenue résistance ou diplomatie. Bang. On s'arrête là. Je tourne directement après la fin de l'épisode. On se retrouve plus tard. À plus. Ciao.